Everyone, I'm Aurora Newton,
And I'm Angie Bailey.
and this is Ask the A Team. Hello. So today we should have worn masks for this one. It would have been fun. Why didn't we think about it? I'll do my Birdman up in the air, doing your Birdman. So today we are going to talk about Halloween or Beggars Night. I'm a bunny. And just talk about a little bit about safety, because the world is a different place than it used to be, and we do have to be more cognizant of what's going on around us, and even in our neighborhoods. I know our church is now doing what we call more organic type events, where we're doing neighborhood parties. We're in your own neighborhood, but even those we have to be careful about, don't we? You have to know your neighbors, and I don't mean just, oh, hi, how you doing, but really know them. And even when you know them, we have to be careful about letting our kids go inside and just what we do, and not to be afraid.
Not to live in fear.
Right.
Yeah.
But
be wise.
Be wise. That's right. To be wise. So this Halloween is coming up this weekend, and Beggars Night is coming up this weekend. So just pay attention. Maybe go out with your kids. Maybe go out in your own neighborhood, on your own porch, in your own area, and just hang out with your neighbors and just have a little party together.
And one thing that I always follow is some people call it gut. Your instinct, your intuition. I think it's Holy Spirit. Yes. So mother's intuition, whatever you call it. I believe it's all influenced by the Holy Spirit to keep us safe. But just always follow that. If a place creeps you out, or if somebody creeps you out, don't scare your children about it. Just kind of navigate them, because often I have seen parents putting their own fears onto their children and teaching them to fear things. I used to work in a dental office, and I saw so many parents that would come in and they were completely terrified of dental work. I'm no expert to speak on this right now, because I have slight PTSD over dental work in recent times, but they were completely terrified from their childhood experiences or whatever. And their kids would come in, and until mom started talking about it, until you saw, the parents,
see the transformation in the child.
And then you saw the kids pick up on that. So just not to teach your children to fear that thing, but also teach them that they have a gut to follow, that they can follow the discernment of the Holy Spirit. So you can teach them by not fearing, but just say, you know what, something's telling mommy that's not the safest thing to do, or that's not the right thing for us to do. And if you feel that too, learn to listen to that. So there are teachable moments for that. And we all have those areas. We all have those people that we come in contact with. It's like,
stay back.
Yeah.
Well, and Angie, that we teach that in our Assert program, in the Assert Safety program. But we teach about that intuition or that discernment. Right. And one really simple way to teach children about that voice inside of them is like we talk about the cookie, where mom baked cookies and she said, now those are not for dinner, they're for dessert. So you have to wait to eat them until after dinner, and then mom goes away and the child sneaks a cookie. And then you talk to them about, well, what went on inside of you during that? Well, just like it can keep you from doing something you shouldn't be doing, you also have that same sense when someone else is doing something they shouldn't be doing.
That's good.
So it's a really simple tool to teach your children how to listen to that voice. And it's probably the most important thing you'll teach your children.
Absolutely, because not only in, safe places to walk up for trick-or-treating or something like that, but safe people to be around.
Absolutely.
And some of the things that parents just don't even want to think about happening to their children. If a child understands that and feels that deep down, it keeps them safe.
Right. Yeah. And for those of you that are believers, it really does teach your child how to move with the Holy Spirit. Absolutely. Because that is Holy Spirit in our lives.
Yes, because He doesn't want us to live in that fear, but He does. And there's a and I use it in so many ways, and it's sometimes maybe out of context, but I think of and we use this all the time. We say this to each other all the time. To be as wise as serpents and innocent as doves. That means that the Holy Spirit, to me, this is how I take that. The Holy Spirit will teach me things like, don't do this, go here, don't go there. Say these things, don't say these things. Speak now, don't speak. You can do those things and be, as wise as a serpent, because
They navigate.
They do. They
know how to
navigate.
navigate.
And as innocent as a dove, that means you can still be completely truthful and forthright, and you can still be doing all the right things with still that wisdom
Right.
of a snake.
navigate
And it's actually pretty interesting even to think of a snake and a dove in the same, you know. But it is true. There's something to be.
Something to be said for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So be smart, have fun. You know, not everybody believes in celebrating Halloween, so we're not promoting that, or we're not saying not to do it. We're just giving you some safety tools.
Absolutely.
That if that's a choice that you're making,
Mhm.
just some safety tools for your children. But those are also safety tools, and we'll revisit this again because Christmas is coming up, and in the shopping.
Mhm.
So we'll revisit it again with maybe some other tips going forward. But just be safe
Yes.
and have fun.
Yes, absolutely. If this has helped you in any way or can help someone that you know, please like and share, and don't forget to follow Ask the A-Team.
Thanks. We'll see you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.